In this video, I'm going to show you how to calculate the percentage of an amount, or how to find the percentage of a number. There are two different ways you can calculate the percent of a number. You can use a fractional method or a decimal method. I'm going to walk you through both examples of these today. First example, find 40% of 50. Let's do this example using the fractional method. When we look at a percentage, we know the word percent actually means per 100. So 40% can be written in fractional terms as 40 per 100 or 40 over 100. When you're trying to find the percent of a number, that means you're going to set your equation up to be, in this instance, 40% times 50. So 40% equals 40 over 100 in fractional form. And then we're going to multiply it by our whole number of 50. We can also put 50 into fractional form and have it be 50 over 1. Now that we have our equation set up, we can multiply 40 times 50 and get 2,000. We multiply our denominators of 100 times 1 and get 100. This can be simplified down further as 2,000 over 100 equals 20. So 40% of 50 is 20. We could have also found common multiples of our numerator and denominator before we multiplied and made the multiplication faster. 50 is a multiple of 100, so we can cancel out 50 and it would be 1. Cancel out 100 to be 2. Our result is 40 over 2, which can be reduced down to 20 over 1. Either way, the answer is still 20. Example 2. Find 20% of 17. For this example, we're going to use the decimal method without a calculator. The first step in using the decimal method is to set our percentage up as a decimal. We know that 20% means 20 of 100, and that can be written in decimal form as 0.20 or 20 hundredths. That number can be multiplied by 17. I like to multiply the whole numbers together and adjust for the decimal at the end. So ignore the decimals and just multiply 20 times 17, which is 340. We assume there's a decimal after the 0 here in 340. There's one final step we have to do, and that is account for the percent portion of the problem. Percent means 100, and we know from multiplying by a power of 10 that 100 has 2 zeros, so that means we need to adjust our number by 2 decimal places. We move our decimal to the left 2 spots and get an answer of 3.40. 20% of 17 is 3.40. Example 3. Decimal method with a calculator. Finding a decimal of a number is a pretty common real-life application. For example, you could go shopping for something that is 25% off. How do you know how much you're saving? You aren't going to have to pull out a piece of paper and calculate it, and everybody has a phone and device handy. So let's talk about how you calculate the percentage of a number using a calculator. What is 35% of 20? Let's convert 35 into a decimal by moving the decimal after the 5 a total of 2 places to the left. The decimal is 0.35, and that's what you enter into the calculator. 0.35 times 20 equals 7. Last example. Let's go back to the fractional method again, but this time, let's look at something when it's more than 100%. Yes, it's possible to have more than 100% of something. Find 400% of 15. Let's set our percent amount to be over 100. So 400 over 100 is going to be multiplied by 15 over 1. 400 times 15 is 6,000, and 100 times 1 is 100. We can cancel out some zeros here, and we get a final answer of 60. So look at that answer. 400 over 100 can be simplified down to 4, right? 4 times 15 is 60. So that answer makes sense. I hope that helped with finding percentages of a number. Check out my website or channel for more percentage videos. If the video was helpful, give it a thumbs up as it helps my videos get seen by more people. Thanks for watching.